guess we're live. Yes. There. Okay, good. I'll just stabilize for a bit. We can start. Just gonna post on things. Go. It's a little unstable, it seems. Hopefully it'll stabilize in a bit. Yeah, I'll just let it stabilize and let the ads run, and then we can go. Hey, Sock House! Hello, hello! How do you do? How was your weekend? How is everything going? Doing good, doing good. Gonna get started today. Just lurking while at work. Gotcha. No worries. I'm gonna implement some UI today, so I can commiserate with you about how UI is just the worst. I will not tell us all. Don't you worry. Okay, there you go. I'll just let the ads run so I can just get it out of its system, and then I'll start rolling. It's still a little unstable, it seems. Hopefully you can all see me all right. It says here the bitrate's a little unstable, we'll see. Uh-oh. No, you're not supposed to make sounds. Mute. There you go. I really wish I could just turn off sounds from Mastodon, but somehow it always pops up those sounds. I have to mute the tab so it doesn't like pop all over the place. Man, this tea is saving me today. Okay, at least now the bitrate seems to be stable. Nice. Should be good to go. Just gonna just let it run for 1 more minute and then we can go. Just let the ads finish. It's got a lot of stuff to do. I'm kinda trying to make this go as fast as I can so I can start, you know, putting this in the hands of people. So hopefully we'll get to that in a bit. And also, just get this out of the way. There's another thing I have to keep track of. Let me just make this a little smaller so yeah, there we go. There we go. 15 more seconds and then we go. Hiya, Winiflatus. Hey, welcome. How are you doing? Hello, hello. All right, let's do this. So welcome everybody. Let's get working today, cause we're gonna implement some UI today. You know, listing all the buildings that you can build and stuff like that, and hopefully get some other stuff to build today, because there's still some other stuff I want to do. So like building roads is one of them. They're mainly going to be cosmetic, I think, but you know, I'd like to do something like that. And the other thing is just allow the player to actually destroy buildings. So once you build, you can never take it back. So we need to do that. We need to let the player destroy buildings. Tired after work, but getting ice cream to power up. Nice. Glad to hear it. Me? Well, gonna implement some building UI stuff today. But I'm good. I'm doing good. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's make those buttons. And I'm going, like, I have so many windows open. Okay, there you go. All right, good, cool. Okay, let's get down here. There are a few things that we need to do, but first of all, let's go over to our base. Building buttons, here it is. So this should be, yeah, there it is. Right, let's add a few here. It's like, yeah, it'll just list and put everything over on this side. That's okay. That's okay. Right, we're gonna do that, but to do that, I'm gonna need to do something else first. Okay, let's close all of this. This is all still open. Close. All right. Let's go to our resource manager. Need that. Right, here we go. Got our buildings here. So over on a building. we're just going to, right, we're going to need an icon. Icons are gonna be important for this kind of stuff. But yeah, we're gonna add an icon over to this. And we can just make it over on the template. Should be fine. Yeah, we can just put it over here. Picture 2D icon. Get and string icon path. Get. There we go. Should be easy enough. Right, and we're gonna do this. This one doesn't need to be abstract, but we'll get to that in a bit. So this is going to be icon and string icon path. Oops, there we go. All right. We'll get to that in a bit. What was it? I keep forgetting. How did I load the other ones? Ah, here we go. Resources.load. Okay. Sources. No, just resources. Load. Path. Ah, it's resource loader. Never mind, I was looking at the thing wrong. It's this one. Yeah, that file is like completely deprecated. I should've. Yeah, I really should get that thing out of there. Resource loader, and we're gonna load, and that is it, I think. All right, let's make a few icons. Well, not make, but you know. Okay. Buildings. And we can just duplicate this. Building. And we're gonna make house. And we're gonna duplicate this a few more times, because we want one for the forester. The fishing hut. Does it have a space on the other files? Oh, I can just check over there. Oh, it does. It does have an underscore. All right, and then we can duplicate this finally to the warehouse. There. Let's just change these a few real quick. So, okay. This is what, the fishing hut? Let's make it just the crab. Forester can be just a tree. Tree. House is the one I don't know what to put. Maybe a door? Yeah, we'll just put a door. That's good enough. A door is okay. And the warehouse. What could be a warehouse? A wheelbarrow, sure. There. Hopefully I didn't screw that up. Okay, good. Okay, good. So got all these icons. Let's copy the path to, was it the house that we were doing? Oh, we weren't doing anything yet. Okay, that's fine. All right, so on our instance, well, not the instance, no. Right, here we go. So building house. Let's implement our icon path. It's going to be this. Oh, right, it needs to be like this. And we're gonna copy this over to the other ones. So warehouse is gonna be the same. Instead of house, it's gonna be warehouse. Fishing hut is gonna be pretty much the same. So we're gonna fishing hut and the forester. There. Just gonna save everything. So icons are done. So what we're going to do is over on our main view, because this is where I believe we'll have access to everything that we need to set this up. Just because I don't even know if this is even being referenced. It might just not be. Give me just a sec. Oh. Ah, here we go. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to take it. Had to put a thing to upload over here. There you go. Okay, good. Okay, back on track. Back on track. All right, let's just keep going. Okay, because now that we've got these icons, I do believe that the building. This is like building buttons. Here we go. Are we using this? I don't think we are. So like the first one is correct, but do we even have access to the, here we are, okay. World Resource Manager, building, templates, house, icon. And that should be it, I think. Let's see if this one works first. If it does, then we're gonna just populate everything as is. Ah, okay. Fine, that's fine. Where did it go? Ah, here we go. That should do it. Okay, we're good to go. Let's see. Because the idea is we want to populate everything over on the left side with all of those buttons. Okay, good. That icon looks so freaky. But yeah, okay. This is working. We just need... Yeah, we just need a... to put out the buttons for everything. You know, easy. So let's go over to our main view. Let's populate this thing. Yeah, we'll just, Hiya, Prophets! Hello, hello! How do you do? Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome. How was your weekend? How was everything? It's going to be like, what, the Forester? Sure. Let me see how I'm doing this in other places. Ah, I'm just, okay. I'm just casting. All right, cool. How goes the big conversions you were afraid of? They actually went pretty well. Everything went smoothly. Managed to get everything working. I can actually show you a bit of like the thing after I do this, because like right now I'm just in the middle of doing the whole UI thing. But yeah, it went pretty well. I was a little afraid because like I was repeating a lot of code between combat and non-combat maps. So I was like, why not just, you know, put everything in the same place? And when it's a combat, it has some information. And when it's not combat, it has the information that it needs. instead of just like duplicating things all over the place. Because like I was duplicating pathfinding and everything like that. And right now everything is in the same file. Like it's not bloated, doesn't have repeated code. It's beautiful. So yeah, pretty happy. This week is all going to be about making the game ready to be played by people who never touched this before. So I'm going to work a lot on UI, a bit of like, I still need a bit of like systems and gameplay stuff, but most of the things that I'm going to do is just, it's just going to be making this ready to put in the hands of people as fast as possible. Because I'm getting that nervous feeling that like I need to test this as it is. Otherwise I'm never gonna get anywhere. Do you get it all functional first and decide to refactor, or you come across it, do you do it right there? It depends. It depends a lot. Like usually I'll just, especially during stream, I just want to get things done, right? So sometimes I don't get the best solutions out of the gate. And then I go back a few days later and I'm like, you know, this isn't very good. And I'm like, maybe I should change this a little. And then I go back and just work on top of that. And that's how I figured out pretty much the whole thing of like, I have a lot of repeated code through the things. I literally made a copy of the file, and because it was combat, it was just a copy of that file, but it had a few things that combat needed that the other things didn't need. And I'm like, yeah, this is cool and all, but I don't need to repeat all this code. This is silly. So then I went back and changed it, but I left it to marinate a little. I guess it's important to just leave it marinating a little before I commit to stuff like that. Because yeah, sometimes it is a thing, and I don't want to prematurely add a lot of work. Sometimes I just let it simmer a little, and eventually it'll do its thing. The good thing about that though, about that the whole refactor I did, is now I can have I can build bases and stuff like that. It's like you build the settlement with buildings and everything. And now if I want to have combat there, it's the exact same thing. So I just plop the settlement as it is. Like I don't need to do any extra stuff. The settlement pops up and I can have combat there right out of the gate. So yeah, that was pretty nifty. No more having to fiddle and like duplicate stuff from one to the other. Because what I was doing at the start, and that's why I decided to change it, like in the non-combat version, I had like a bit of information. And then on the combat one, if I wanted to have combat in a location that already exists, so for example, your own settlement, I'd have to copy all the information over to the combat map. And that didn't make any sense to me. Like, the map is already there. Like, why can I just not have a reference to the map? And on combat, you have certain information that is only specific to combat. But, you know, the map is, everything is the same. It's all the same. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see if this works. If it does, then we'll just duplicate this for everything. But I do want to make this a little easier to manage instead of that. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay, it's not it's not showing up, but that's for a different reason. Never mind. Because I have to add this like add child, and I need to add the button to it. Yeah. So that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Okay. And if I put this, I can place down foresters. Okay, good. Okay. All I need to do now is let's put this over. Because like this is gonna be the same for everything. Okay, sorry about that. I just, it's a little timer I got. Just go over here and get this done before I forget. There we go. All good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're basically going to do this for everything. Pretty much. So, Hi, TBD! Welcome, welcome! Hello, hello! How was the weekend? How are you doing? We could just... I don't want to hard code this. Okay, here's what we're going to do then. Because we need this to work somehow. Was good. I'm doing okay. Just got back from a doctor's appointment. Eat better, sleep more. Ah, I see. the good old doctor's appointment. But fortunately, it wasn't anything serious. Just, you know, eat better, sleep more. You know, the usual, I suppose. The usual suspects for people like. Like us, I suppose. Pretty much. Good to hear. Good to know. How's things with you? Doing good. Started the stream a while ago. Not too long ago. But we're doing building UI, basically. So like small buttons to like place buildings and stuff. Because I'm thinking, I'm getting to a point where the main loop of the game is getting there. It still needs a lot of work, right? But I want this to get into the hands of, you know, testing players as fast as possible so I can get feedback. So my idea is probably this week and the next, I'll just you know, tidy up everything, make it like playable for people, and yeah, put this up somewhere. I don't know yet. I don't know where yet, but we'll see. We'll see where I get with this. Yeah, I'll have to put up the demo up somewhere. I don't know yet where yet, but I'll get it in the next few weeks, and then I'll just keep iterating over it. Hi, Red Horse Kid. Hello. Welcome. Partly Atomic. Hello. Welcome. How do you do? Welcome to the chat. Or to the stream, rather. And to the chat, too, I suppose. Hello. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're gonna extract this, and that's that. So we're just gonna building ID Forester, and that's it. Can't rename this. What do you mean? Oh, because it doesn't have the same signature. Whatever. Good news. I'm right now debugging the integration of my shop systems into the UI. Perfect. Awesome. glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Hopefully it all goes smoothly. Good to know. Good to know. Hopefully that works, right? Just another weekend of refactoring and putting things together differently. A few more evenings and it might run. Nice, nice. Good to hear that. Yeah, like don't worry about it. Refactoring and stuff like that is it's something you have. It's a pain you have to go through, but it's fun. You know, making your code work better is always fun in the end. You get the whole sense of accomplishment and like, yeah, it's better now. Just don't get too carried away with it. Otherwise, you'll never finish anything. But should be good. Should be good. Okay. Let's just do this. And hopefully this works. Fishing hut and a warehouse. We'll be actually able to place warehouses because we haven't before. So that's always nice. Okay, let's see. Hopefully this works. Hey, there it is. Okay, can actually put buildings up. Good. I can actually. That's actually a good question. Yeah, it's gonna do that. I need to make, I don't know, maybe warehouses will have their own inventory, all of them, instead of like mirroring the inventory of the whole settlement. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Oh, we don't have enough wood. Nah. Yeah, I actually want to, when you click on stuff to build, I want to actually show up a little message, a floating message of like, you can't build this because you don't have enough wood. Yeah, like a little, or like it's overlapping with the building, or you don't have enough wood, or you know, there's always something. There has to be something, like a reason to not being able to place the thing. But that's good. Okay, at least we can build stuff now, so that's always nice. They'll actually all, let me just make it a small test, because I think they're all going to update. If I deposit, yeah, they're all going to update at the same time. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. That is perfectly fine. That is all good. Okay. So that's one thing down on the list today. But we're still not done because we got some other stuff to do. Okay, because we have two things that I want to take care of today. I want to be able to destroy buildings. That's a big one. It's like I want to have 2 more buttons over here besides the buildings, like this. I want to have 2 more buttons. One is going to be for like building roads. It's like you'll be able to, it's mainly going to be cosmetic. So maybe I'll just leave that for later. Because like it's a cosmetic thing. Should be, you know, it's not going to add anything useful in terms of gameplay. It's just going to be like a way to decorate your own base, right? But yeah, building roads and actually destroying buildings, so I can actually take buildings out of the out of here. So we're gonna do that. Yeah. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. So to do this, just go over here because we do have a building. We do have a building. We have a placing building state, but we do not have a destroying state. Should we? I probably think we should. Yeah. So let's duplicate this. Oh yeah, right. I keep thinking there's like a duplicate. There isn't. Like so like building, destroy. Yeah, I'm actually gonna rename this. Building, place. There we go. That way it's a little bit better. There we go. Okay. And it instantiated. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Glad to hear it. Building, destroy. There we go. Okay. Only thing we need to do, we don't even need any of this. I don't think. So. We don't need any of this, I don't think. We should do change icon. Not icon. What is it? Mouse cursor. Or change cursor. Okay. We want to communicate to the player that he's like actually going to destroy things, so you should be careful. Change. Change cursor. Okay. We don't need anything like that. Okay, so on process, this is where things are gonna get nice. Okay, so what we're going to do here is right, okay. We don't need any of this. So, try get building by visual. Yes, okay. This is perfect. Exactly what we want. What does this do? Position. So this would be, okay. We go. So out, and we have a building instance. So building instance. Building instance. There we go. So. Hovering building. So if we're hovering a building for all of that, if we're hovering a building, then we want to make that building like red or something to signify that, you know, you're going to destroy this. So you should be careful with that. So, let's call this hovered building. It's easier to manage. So hover building. Well, yeah, we can just use the redraw, I think. Maybe. Let's see, because like we need to redraw the thing. Right, so this would be on the building instance here, yeah. And you draw the template over to the other, to the map, correct? So we'd need to redraw the whole thing, which is doable. We'll just need a little bit more information. So over on the template, right, you draw and then you redraw, okay. All we need to do now, because like, I don't think I can modulate a specific cell, correct? Because if I can do that, then I probably should like split buildings apart. Yeah, I probably should do that. Because I don't think, let me just check real quick, but I don't think I can modulate like a specific cell. If I can't do that, I see. I'd have to make this like a specific tile map, is that it? Because like I can't just, let me just check here real quick. So, right, wait a minute, because this is the base info. Right, so I want the tile map to this. Ah, here we go. Okay, it's this. But if I'm doing this then... I'll need to do this a little differently, I think. Tile data runtime update. This is what I want. Interesting. Okay, let me just check another post about this. Okay, so this one, this use thing, this use method should return true if the tile at coordinates on layer requires a runtime update. I see, okay. And then it calls this. But this is not implemented right out of the bat, I don't think. So I have to create a tile map that actually implements this? Is that it? Because this is like a function. Yeah, this is a virtual that you can replace. So I need to create my own tile map that does this. Right, okay. But then I'd have to change everything. Do I really want to do that? Yeah, I don't think there's an easy way to do this without having to change everything. Because yeah, that is probably the best solution there is, but I might just have to do that. Like split all the buildings, but that seems so inefficient though. That seems really inefficient. That's the only thing that's bothering me. Okay, I guess I'll just look at this a little later. Because that would mean that I'd have to like switch all buildings to be their own thing. Like their own object, which seems like a nightmare to maintain, but sure. We'll just keep it like this, I suppose. So we're not gonna do that. Not yet. Okay, so if we're hovering a building and we press the left mouse click, we're gonna destroy that building. That building is going to go kaput. To do that, because this is gonna be a little trickier than I thought initially. This whole thing. Because it's not just like, maybe I should just make every building like its own object, its own node. But that just seems like, why do I have a tile map then? It just seems excessive from a certain point of view. But, you know, if there's no other way of doing it, I guess I'll just have to bite the bullet and do it. Okay. So, no ads for me. Awesome. Yes, all the power of not consuming ads. And this is not hovering building. This is actually a hover building. Yes. Okay. Let's just go here. Okay. So first of all, we need to check if this building is actually here before destroying it. That would be very bad. Yeah, here we go. So if buildings contains that specific building, then we'll destroy it. If not, you know, it just won't So, to make this work, we'll need something along the lines of we need to remove it from the list. That's the last thing we need to do. So buildings dot remove that building. But that's the last thing we need to do because the building itself needs to like undraw itself almost. I mean, eventually I'd like it for it to leave something behind, like a little ruin. But right now, just in terms of testing, I want it to completely remove the building from orbit. Like it's just going to disappear. I think that's the way to go at first, because like this is gonna be a thing. Trevron, hi! Hello. How's it going? Doing good. Started streaming a little while ago. We're destroying buildings today. Or at least we're giving it a shot. Finding it's a little harder than I thought it was initially going to be. But, you know, as you do. I'm sorry. How are you doing? Yeah, sounds fun. Yeah. Destroying things can be fun, but this one is being a little headache. But you know, we'll get to that. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Doing well, just tinkering today. That's perfectly fine. Yes, tinkering is very cool. I approve. Okay. I almost want to like to do like building undraw this building, because like, okay, let me just check something real quick. In that building instance, when I draw the building, there's the redraw. Where's the draw? Okay, we just draw the template. There it is. Okay. What if because we're going to need to set all of these cells to null, like, and then again, no, it'll depend, like, because like we're destroying a building, so I should leave like something behind. It's not going to be just it'll pop off and disappear, right? I guess I'll just do that. Okay, here's what we're going to do then. Not that I like this, but this is so silly. Okay. And instead of like, because in draw we do this, right? So over on the instance, which is this. Got it. Oh, I do need that. That's true. Give me a sec, because I'm gonna need this, right? Let's move it over here. This is gonna be position and position Y. Now, I'm gonna set the cell at that position to be so if I assume that if atlas coords are null or -1, -1, it'll be erased. So no, there isn't a thing. All right, we'll just leave it at that then. Is this enough? We're about to find out, I suppose. Because we need to call this. But, oh God. Okay. Which is, I assume, this. Okay. Oh, just put that. Okay. That's good, I think. That's okay. All right. Let's do that. So now, on the destroy thing, I'm gonna do building, undraw. Oh God, it's so silly. I just had to acknowledge the googly eyes, by the way. I kept looking away, so I didn't realize they were moving around. Yeah, I mean, this was a whole thing. Like, Kenny put out like an asset pack with like googly eyes, and it made just like everyone. It gave like a little challenge to the game engine's social media accounts to like put googly eyes on them, and Godot and Construct and they all started putting googly eyes, and I thought it'd be a fun thing to add. So I just put them in. It's gonna be a cute nod, a cute nod to Kenny, which I use extensively over here, so But thank you for acknowledging the googly eyes. I am very proud of the googly eyes. They're actually not that fancy once you get down to it, but at least they're like, they shift their eyes a little. It's a fun little addition, yeah. This doesn't have a tile map, does it? Right, because this is the info. Because when I draw... Right, yeah, I always receive a tile map. Okay, fine. Let me just do something. Okay, hopefully that doesn't crash and burn everything. Because it was bothering me a little bit. Okay, so because like I am destroying the building. I need to give it a tile map. So I can draw it from that tile map. Okay. That's fine, I think. Alright, this is not gonna be like this at the end of the day, but we'll just keep it like that for now. Okay, first of all, let's see if this actually works. That's the biggest part. Because like, is it gonna disappear? I don't know. Oh yeah, we haven't set up the button yet. And you know, there's a bunch of stuff that I need to. Wait, doesn't it? Oh, did I actually set it up as a boolean? Well, no. Just make it a void. I think that's good enough. For now, at least. Okay. Okay. Destroy building from this tile map. We don't need any of this. So we'll just do that. That's it. Still needs a lot of work, but we'll get there in a bit. What is your problem? Oh, didn't I change the name of it? Place. Place, and we also need a destroy now. We need this. Right, so this. Destroy. Put that here. Okay, that should be it. Okay, good. So now all we need is to add a little button down here. Let's go over to main view. After that, add destroy button. Sure. Okay. So it's going to be pretty much like this, but instead of doing this, I don't even know where it went. I'm gonna have to check. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Let me generate that. Put this over here. This button. Okay. So we're gonna duplicate the button. Okay. The icon, it needs to be right. Okay. What would be be a good... Oh, sure. No problem. No problem, TV. You lurk away. Okay, destroying a building. What would that be? Maybe something like this. I mean, it's not that, but technically, this is good enough for now, I guess. Okay, so the icon is going to be resource manager. Loader. Load texture 2D. It's going to be, give me the path for this. Path, paste it here. Okay, when we press this, destroy building. There we go. And then we add that to the thing. Okay, destroy building. Okay. So when we add a building, or rather rebuild a building, place building, there we go. Right, we're just gonna change. Destroy. And that's it. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see if this actually works. Okay. Let's place a few more. I want to make the test of like 2 overlapping buildings like this. I wanted to only destroy the one that is like closer to the camera. So, yeah. And it does. Okay, good. Perfect. Good. Okay. Good, good, good. So it works. It's a little... I really need to... It still leaves this trail behind. I'll have to, yeah, I'll have to clean this up. Because, like, the warehouse is a specific building where this sort of stuff happens. So I'll need some, like, I have a redraw. I'll have to have something like an undraw, redraw, something like that. Or rather, when I do that, I just undraw the whole thing. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay, let's go over here to template. I mean, I'll probably have to do something like that. Now that I actually think about it, yeah. Instead of this being over on the instance, the undraw, I'm gonna put this on the template. So that means over here on the where's the instance? Building instance, here we go. So instead of being here, this is just gonna call template undraw. I guess this is so silly. I love and hate the name of this function, this method at the same time. It's great. Okay, so the template needs the undraw. There we go. All right, let's receive a position for this thing. And that's that. And now here, oh man, this is so dumb. But we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. It's fine. We just need these two, I think. Okay. Let's go over to the template. Like so. Okay. And over on our instance, up here, we'll provide the position. Same thing with the yes. There we go. Oh, we actually don't need that. Because I'm like thinking. There. Damn, I just realized that the shop indeed has to be a subclass of inventory, not a wrapper. Even if I would add, say, a shopkeeper character later. Back to refactoring. Oh god. I am so sorry, Rodor's kid. I am so sorry. Yeah, I feel your pain. Absolutely. Yeah, it's... like, making shops and stuff like that is always a pain. I feel you, absolutely. Okay. Hi, Authority! Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome! How are you doing? How's everything? Oh god, this is so dumb. I absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate it, but it's fine. Let's make it a virtual. There. Because on the warehouse, up here, what we're going to do alright. There we go. This auxiliary position is going to be part of this thing, so that's fine. Okay. Hopefully this works. It's a beautiful day and I'm on a walk. Oh, nice. Very nice, very nice. Over here, it was nice during the morning. Now it's a little cloudy. And it's a little chilly too. But during the morning, it was pretty cool. It was like super warm, like the sun was shining and everything. But yeah, I guess the clouds are not having any of that today. But you know, sometimes it do be like that. Oh, did I not? I didn't. Oh, I did. Did I not? What? Oh, I didn't save. Okay, never mind. This always happens. Always, always, always happens. What is cold in Portugal? 10 degrees? Well, I'll have you know, it's probably something like 10 degrees. Yeah. At least to me, okay? I'm not used to 10 degrees. It's too low. But that's actually a very good question. Oh, how is it today? Let me see. Well, my house is cold, okay? But yeah, it says it's something between 16 to 10 degrees Celsius. I just came out of minus 30 Celsius winters. Damn! Man, that is rough. That is absolutely rough. But yeah, I think it's kind of like not being accustomed to it, I guess. Like if I went to a country like that, I guess I'd wear all of the layers. Like a bajillion coats on top of my coats. Just don't come in the winter. Yeah, yeah. Duly noted. Okay. So this is working. I don't like how it's done, but it is certainly working. So I guess I can't complain too much. But even like, oh, okay, because it's signified as having visuals there. So I suppose, yeah. Portugal sounds nice. I'm ready for the snow to go away this year. I actually... Like, it snows in some places here. But it's mostly, like, mountainous regions. Especially on the northern part of the country. Like, I've never seen snow here. Because I never visited those specific regions where it snows. Like the mountains and stuff. One day I will see like a field of snow. I like my comfy room, okay? Don't judge me. Okay. So I guess at most only 2 buildings can be on top of each other. Or like a building can only be on top of another building. At a certain position, I mean, not overall. So this works kinda. Yeah. But yeah, this should work. And at least it's working well. Because I don't think a warehouse has building requirements, does it? That's why I can place like all the warehouses I want. I can just place warehouses willy-nilly. Okay. So this kind of works. But yeah, it is a thing I have to consider. I guess I'll just I'll have to think about how I'm going to do it with these buildings. Because like I'd like to implement them all inside the tiles, inside the tile map. But not being able to access like a specific, or rather, I would be able to add a specific building or select a specific building. But that would mean that I'd need to implement my own tile map, which is not that bad. But I'm just thinking this is gonna be like a huge headache for later. Isn't it? It might be. Okay. Because I would like... Technically... Because that's another thing. I need to refund some of the resources that I spend if I do this. It's like, I'm doing this, and when I destroy them, I'm not getting resources back, so I'm always losing. Well, I mean, I don't want to give back all the resources, I don't think. But I do want to give at least something back. Okay. What we're going to do for now, I guess, is just return part of the resources, I think. That would mean that we can just do building, get recycle resources or something like that. Something like this. And then we just add those in. Right. Okay. So we just need to do this. Right, okay. So to do this, we need to go to instance. Instance. Okay, so. Because a building instance of work. Which is what I'm using here. Okay. But am I clearing that? Over on the template? I am, okay. I'm doing reset all, not clear, okay. Makes sense. So here would be reset all. Build resources, there we go. Because I believe that this Yeah, there we go. This is part of the instance. So this would be something like... Go. Oh, right, yes, this is for each, never mind. So, resources acquired is going to be add, and we're gonna put build resource dot key, build resource dot value, but I'm gonna give this like a multiplier. It's not gonna be like a complete refund. I'm only gonna give, I don't know, like 80% of the resources. And this should be there. So we're gonna recover part of those resources. So hopefully this gives us back resources now. So houses and warehouses don't give anything back. But let's place a 4. Okay, I have 38. I should have 28 when this is over. Right, I'm gonna destroy the thing. And I have 36. Okay, so I'm losing 2 wood for doing this. Okay, so that's working, at least. At least that's working. Okay. There's only one last thing I want to do. I don't want buildings to build immediately. I want buildings to like have a certain amount of hours that they need to be built. And you only have the building built after those hours. And there's gonna be a whole thing with like setting priorities so that they can, you know, build a building first and then some others. But yeah. Let's do that then. Let's make buildings not pop up immediately. But that would mean I'd need a certain plate to tell me that that is like a thing. Right? But yeah, we'll get to that in a bit. First of all, yeah. Let's make a house for, let's start with the house, for example. Build hours, let's make it like 3 hours for a house to build. On a building instance, right here, where are the build hours? Doesn't it have that? Is that not part of the... It should be if it isn't. Is this not in the interface? It isn't. Okay, it should be. Int build hours. It's gonna be a get. There we go. Because over on the instance, we'll need a what am I gonna call this? Like built hours. Oh god, this is terrible. Okay, but we'll keep it like that for now. Okay, that's fine. So let's go over here. Right, implementing. Hours. There we go. Oh man, these variable names are terrible, but okay. Let's just keep on going. This is gonna be the template, build hours. Okay. So when we start here, built hours is going to be 0. And when we draw this, that's when we draw. Only other thing that I think we need to do, because we're gonna need to have some way, so like on our base info up here, we'll need over on our player visitable, the trading post is nothing. Okay, a player visitable is the thing that needs It needs some sort of way to draw itself. So I need to tell it that time has passed, basically. So let's go over to our world, not the resource management, but the world state, like this. Because I think this is where the time is located, if I remember correctly. Here we go. World date time. Yeah, here we go. So, our base info is going to need to receive those two things. So, day passed. Oh, daytime, yes. Day passed. Day passed. And hour passed. We'll need a hour. Wait, what did I do? Oh, because it already has, yeah, here it is. Oh, I already have the hour passed, correct? So I don't need to do that. Okay, I just need a day passed as well. You know, it might be useful. Oh, oops. That's not what I wanted to do at all. There. There we go. Okay, so, let's go over to our hour passed. Yeah, it's just doing all of these things, but at the same time, we want the building hours to progress. Yeah, we need to implement this actually. Not in there, but as a building instance. There. That'll ease up our things somewhat. Oh man, these variable names are going to confuse me. I know. I just know. I just straight know. There is going to come to a point where I am going to be so confused because I'm going to make a mistake and yeah. So is built. We'll need that, but I already implemented that, so it shouldn't be a problem. There. So over on our base info still, if building is built, and if it's a work building, actually, yeah, let's just split these two because I have a feeling that I'll need this in the future. Like this split. So if it's built, does one thing. if it's not built, then we just need to update its building hours. So, you know, time passes and it actually gets built. Thinking of the best way to go around this. Should I just implement an add hours thing? Maybe I should. Or like, past or something. Never mind. Right, because this is in the instance, correct? So let's go over here. There. Oh, right. There. There. And that should do it. It's not going to be as simple later down the line, because, like, I'm always assuming that there's a person to build buildings when that is not specifically true. So we'll get to that a little later. But yeah, for now we're assuming that there's always a person to build, and that the person builds at exactly the rate of 1 hour. Like, it can devote a whole hour to building. Okay, so I think that's it. Okay. Let's see if this is actually working. Okay, yeah, it's going crazy. All right, calm down. Ah, I see. Right, now I'm actually considering this. Okay. Let's just do this. Right, it's gonna be the same for every building, so we'll just have to change all of this. So let's make them all 0 except the house, so they'll build automatically. every building will build automatically except the house, which is going to take 3 hours for now. That should solve that problem. Right. And they're never showing up. Okay. Yeah, they're probably not showing up because yeah. They're probably not showing up because I need to, yeah. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. There's a lot of intermeshing cogs with this, but we're fine. We're fine. We'll do this and it's fine. So over here on the house, 3 hours. But the building instance, right? So if it gets built, I actually need to send like a sign to someone that says, yo, I'm built, you know? Or I have access to the base info, so I can just, finished building this. Oops. Oh gosh, okay. So I need, yeah. Because that way, there. Yeah, we don't need this to do. We can just make it an building instance. That's fine. There we go. So now, when we finish a building, we need to communicate this. So we're gonna have to create a public delegate finished building. It has to be a void finished building, and it's going to be an building instance. And now let me just check something. I keep forgetting this. Right, the delegates are always event handlers. Got it. Event handler. So now, oh, right. No, that was correct. Okay. And that's it. Where to go? Ah, it's right there. Okay. So now that I have this, I can actually, when I am somewhere, for example, on our base state, when we enter, right, okay. So this means that, let me just check something. Is this even being used anywhere? It shouldn't be, now that I think about it. Well, sure. Leave it there for now, but that shouldn't even be there. That's fine. Oh, because this is player base. Hang on a second. Right. It has to be here instead. Right. Okay. So instead of doing that here, because that's where I wanted to make it, but no. When we're visiting somewhere and we enter, here we go. There we go. Okay. Visitable. Visitable finished building. There. So I actually, yeah, this is not just a thing of base info. It has to be something that is declared within the player visitable. It has to be here. I hope I can do that there. It would be very silly if I couldn't, but yeah, I probably can't do that, right? Cannot contain. Okay, let me see if I can actually override that. Because if not, this can't be an interface anymore. Interesting. Is this really okay? I mean, should be. But yeah, I'm probably going to do that, actually. I'm gonna make this not an interface. It's just going to be a base class. I think that's the better way to go around it. Let me just check one last thing. see. Okay. So technically I may not have to do that. If I just do this, it should be fine. Hopefully this should be fine. Okay. Then I have a lot to change. But that's okay. We'll get to that in a bit. Oh, let me just give me a sec. Just gonna finish something here. Just give me a sec here. Should do. There we go. Okay, back to this. So hopefully, okay, this finishes my thing. So let's do this. So when we finish a building, that means we do have a tile map, correct? There it is, tile map. So tile map, or rather, building instance, draw to the tile map. Actually, this tile map. At the position, well, that's the position where it's at. Base info, that should be the visitable. And the world resource manager should be, yeah, this, okay. Oh. There. Oh, interesting. Oh, it still says this. No. This is not base info. This is an IE player visitable. Yes. Well, a few things are gonna change because of this. Right, we're going to need this. There we go. Well, that should be it. I have to change a few things around here too. So draw it to this. And the redraw. V.com. Go.C#, finally! Hey! Hello! Yes! Go.C#. Hello! How do you do? Unity Dev? Ah, I see. Welcome. I was once a Unity Dev as well, so you're among peers. It's fine. Hello. Glad to have you here. Traitor! Yes, I betrayed the Unity Conclave. I will never be the same again. What made you switch? Well, I'm pretty sure, being a Unity developer, you've probably heard of like the whole debacle that happened around October last year. Yeah. But it wasn't a thing of like Unity trying to steal the money. It was mostly just, for me, what made like the biggest red flag of that whole debacle back at the time was like, what do you mean they're going to like add a kind of malware to our games so they can track people who install it? It's like, it's insanity. It's insane to me. And I thought, no, I have to try something else. I have to like see if there's an option for me out there. So I switched over to Godot, and here I am. I'm very happy with it. It is very good for the kind of games I make, so I haven't switched back. And thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, that was mainly the biggest reason why I changed. It wasn't even like, I don't blame you, to be honest. It's just like, I don't mind paying for a good software. And believe you me, and you're a Unity developer, so you probably already know this, but Unity is quite a good tool. I still really like it. But the whole fact that they can just, at the whim of like some decision-making guy, like suddenly put a malware in every executable that tells them like, yo, this was installed somewhere, in some piece of hardware. Like that just didn't sit well with me. I don't know. Like, it wasn't even the money, because I don't mind paying for good software, right? Like, I don't mind like paying licenses and stuff like that. Sure, if they're gonna keep developing it, so paying them makes sense. But that was so, yeah, it was really sketchy. Yeah. So I thought, I don't make like very, I don't need Unity specifically to make my games. I've always been a big advocate of like, I used Unity mainly as a tool. I built most of my stuff custom, because like I come from a background where I actually wanted to develop my own game engine. So like I came from a background where like everything custom, I'll do everything, I'll learn the thing. But eventually I started using Unity because it's simpler, and it saves me a lot of headaches from making an engine, which is a nightmare. Despite I really enjoy doing that, like that's not conducive to like actually finishing a game. So I was like, maybe using Unity was fine. And then, Godot came, and I was like, this is cool. I like it. It works pretty closely to Unity, so it's good in that aspect. I can port most of my code over. So I did that, and I've been very happy with it. The fact that they pretty much just came out with that out of the blue, and we didn't have a choice in the matter at all. Yeah, because who knows what else they would just say, we're completely changing out terms and agreements contract that we made with you. Yeah, like the whole thing was really, really bad. And it smelled like corporate decision making. I don't believe for a second that anyone working in the engine would make a decision like that. Anyone actually building the engine would make a decision like that. That smelled like corporate decision making at its finest. That whole thing like, oh, we need to extract a little bit of money, extra money from the people that, you know, our loyal customer base. Like, it backfired. It backfired a big deal in a big way. So yeah, I started looking for alternatives. Godot was like, it also used C#, which was a big plus. I wanted to keep C# because I like C#. And, you know, I've used it for like upwards of a decade, so I didn't want to switch. And I thought, you know, let's give it a shot with Godot. And I gave it a shot, poured it over my code, took a few weeks, but, you know, it was pretty, it was labor intensive, of course, all ports are. But I just had to change a few things here and there, like switch over Unity's code that, you know, I called specifically from Unity to Godot specific code. And yeah, I'm good to go. Like, it's still running and it's going great. So yeah, doing good. Can't complain. Can't complain at all. What kind of games are you making with Unity? Now I'm curious. I like Unity because it's simple and advanced at the same time. Yeah, unlike Unreal Engine, which uses blueprints in C++ and has a lot of advanced features, I feel like Godot would be an easier switch. Yeah, that's what I felt like too. Like, I started using C++. I started with using C++. So back when I started, I was using C++ because, you know, that's the language that they taught us back in university. And I still like it, like, but I don't know, C# just is a little cleaner. I don't know how to explain it very well. But if I had to go back to C++, I mean, I'd do it. Like, no strings attached. And I do agree, like, Unreal Engine is very different from Unity and Godot. Like, Unity and Godot, it's really easy to get your head around one if you know the other. Unreal Engine, not that true. That's not true at all. Because, like, I actually tried getting into Unreal Engine. I was like, what kind of arcane software is this? I don't know anything about this. But yeah, I feel like Godot is an easier switch, absolutely. That's good. I'm glad you like it. Thank you. I'm working on a project called Moon Shadows with a team of people. Oh, nice. Yeah, I started with C++ too, then quickly learned that it was a mistake for me. Yeah, I mean, it depends, of course, on what you want to do. I really liked C++ at the time because, like, I grew up listening to, like, oh, C++, it's like the big thing. Like, everyone in GameDev uses C++. So that's why I started using it. But then Unity came. And I had to switch to C#, and I'm like, you know, okay, I guess I'll switch, right? But then I enjoyed it a lot, so I just kept with it, and, you know, I've been using it until this day, and I'm not thinking of switching anytime soon. So, like, even with Godot with C#. I mean, GDScript might be a cool language and all, but I want to keep C#. I like C#. It's cool. It's nice. I've been using it for a long time. I know how to work around it. So, at least for the most part. So yeah, I'm keeping it. It's fine. Do you have like a trailer or something, or are you still working on Moon Shadows? If I look this up, am I gonna find anything? Because if you have something to show, like, feel free. I love looking at other stuff. It's still pretty early. Okay, gotcha. That's perfectly fine. It's still too early for me too. We have an Instagram. Okay, paste it in. If there's anything there that I can, yes, paste it over there on chat, and I'll look it up in a bit. Because I like looking at the stuff other people in chat make. It's cute. I like it. I like being aware of, like, everything that chat is doing. Okay, is that gonna be at the end of it? Please let that be the end of it, because, oh, there's still Okay. Cool. I don't think this has an inventory, does it? It's not gonna have an inventory and I'm gonna cry. Oh, it does! Ah, it does. Okay, perfect. Sorry, I forgot to say lurk. I was making some damage. That's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. I hope you have a nice dinner. But don't worry about it. Like, if you need to go do your thing, you need to go do your thing, and no one can tell you otherwise. Okay. Oh, no, but... Wait, did I forget to change somewhere? I probably forgot to change somewhere. No. Redraw? Yeah, it was the redraw. Okay, never mind. Okay. We just posted like 14 hours ago. Oh! Okay. Let me check. I really should do an Instagram at some point. Oh, did I not? What? Did I not click it? What? Okay. Ooh. A piece of moon falls from the heavens and floats before you. Nice. What kind of game is it? Tell me all about it. What are you working on right now? I can actually show you in a little bit. But it's kind of like, it's a mix between a base builder, it's like you build your own little village, and then there's an RPG component attached to it. It's inspired by Fear and Hunger. I never heard of that before. Let me check. Fear and Hunger. That is a game, I assume? Oh, it's a survival horror. Okay. Our game has some RPG elements as well. Nice. Ah, I'm seeing. Okay. I got it. Ooh, this game is very stylish. I like it. But that's very nice. Good on you. Fiamon or Flame? Oh god, it's so small on the screen. Oh, it's Fiamon. Fiamon, hi! Welcome to the stream. My money system has a float error. I need to move the decimal point. Ah, Rod Horse Kid. If only you knew. If only you knew, like, the problems I have with that too. Oh, Fiamon, you're looking for a Discord? I don't have one just yet. Maybe I'll create one further down the line when I actually release like a demo of the game so I can get some feedback. But right now I don't have a Discord server ready. Not yet. But maybe I'll get down to it. Maybe I'll get to it. Yeah, rounding floats to the second decimal place is annoying. Yeah, I actually have like a helper function to do that for me. I actually made that because like I had problems with that too, but it's a huge nightmare. Yeah. Floating point. Yeah, floating point rounding is just. It's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. I agree. Okay. So I assume. Yeah, I might just need. Right. Okay. I am actually. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. You're not going to be an interface anymore. It doesn't make sense. I need this to be to be an abstract class. Now think an RPG system with gold, silver, and copper. But interfaces are great. They are. I've been trying to use interfaces all over the place, but for this specific reason, for this specific case, I think I'm gonna need, I'm gonna need a base class instead of an interface. Not that I like it, but yeah, for simplicity's sake, I think I'm gonna have to change. Okay, let's. Oh man, this is gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing. Okay, let's put this over here. I don't think this is even going to be useful anymore. Okay, so this is gonna be abstract class, player visitable. This is gonna be public, of course. Okay, now, here's the thing. Some of this stuff. Oh, right. There we go. Rename this. There. Okay. What is this used for anyway? It has 8 references, so it should do something. Ah, I see. Okay, this is like the world. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's actually rename this then. Because like this is really confusing. World position. There we go. I'll show you the game in a bit. I'm so sorry. I'm like trying to fix this and it's bad, but that's okay. Okay. Let's move this over. Now you're good. Work on your code. Yeah. I'll have to. Otherwise, this thing is just not gonna work. And that's bad. Oh God. Okay. Okay, let me just do something. There. Okay. Hopefully that's not gonna screw everything up. But we'll get to that. Uh-huh. Okay. We're good, I think. Why is this thing? What? Anyway. Okay. Invoke. Oops. Invoke. What is this stick? I forgot again. Oh, it's the instance. Okay, so we'll just invoke it with that. Oh, hold on. Right, okay. I actually... Yeah, I don't need to do that, actually. I can just invoke the thing and just delete this. That's fine. Where am I calling? Where was I calling that, actually? I don't even know anymore. You're calling the type? It's not static? It might just be a thing. Ah, here we go. So I do need to do that. Okay, never mind. What am I gonna call this? Oh god, I always have this problem. There. There. And this. There we go. Okay. This is public, isn't it? It is. Okay, good. All right. Let's just... Okay, these are public. These are public with private sets. Okay, let's paste it here. Move this to the base class like this. And instead of private, this is going to be protected. Okay, good. I see. Okay. What's the error say? It basically says that I can only assign to this because this is an event. So I need to do this over here because like this is public, but it can only be assigned within the class where it's declared. So I'll have to do something like this. So this is gonna be protected. Oh no, this is the thing. Like, what am I doing? Okay, never mind. Building instance, and we'll just do this. There. Okay. Oh, right. This is void. Yes. Cool. So yeah, this shouldn't even be here. Get out of here. Okay. Now, this draw to is going to be, these are abstract. All of these. And these are public, all of them. Public abstract. There. There we go. And over here, instead of this, I'll overwrite them. That should do. That's it, correct? Correct. Okay. Hopefully that fixes that. Hopefully that fixes that. Yes. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. So we don't need that. It'll just be a thing that we put somewhere. But that is actually going to be a little harder to do things with. Okay, hold on. Yeah, because I was doing this on the basis that the player visitable is an interface, which is not anymore. Can I do it? That's the thing, like, can I do this as an interface while still keeping all of this? Is my question. Because technically the only place where this is going to be useful is in the base info, to be fair. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna try something never before seen. No, I'm just kidding. Let's bring it back. Here we go. Okay. Because, like, I can just do this. Correct? If I do that, that means I just need to do a delegate on every single one. Which isn't as bad, I don't think. Because, like, if I go over, let me just, let's bring it back again. There we go. And you're going to be this. Just leave it at that. So over here, when I'm at the base info, all I need to do oh, right, this is not going to be override anymore. Right. What? Did I? Oh. Never mind. Never mind. I did something very silly, but never mind. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay. So that means... So these are not overrides anymore. Okay, I'll get back to you. Okay, got it. That's fine. So now this is my event. So now I can invoke this when I finish a building. And that should be it. Oh, did I? Let me just wait a sec. Was there a thing here? It might have been that. Ah, okay. There. So this. Set and a get. Okay. Out. Okay. Now that that's out of the way. Wait, was that in the thing? Oh, it was. No. What are you doing? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so it's fine. Okay, everything is good. Everything is working. Good. Okay. So now, the only thing we need is over on our building here. Right. You need this. There. What we do instead of that, no need for all of that. All that we do is building finished, or like finished building. Finished building invoke with our building instance. And that's it. Okay. So we're good. Hopefully. Okay, let's see what else we need to fix. Is that really it? Okay. All right, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be very sad. I can finally see it, yes! Hopefully. Unless it crashes and burns. And it crashes and burns, fantastic. What is this? Method or operation is not implement. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. What? No, that can't be it. No. I'll get back to it. I'm sorry. Oh, wait a minute. You're not supposed to... What? How do you even get there? That's fine. Does the state manager start call any methods that throw an exception? Well, yeah, it's these. it's one of these. I don't know which one it is, but... Oh, wait a minute, it's this. Right. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me just go over here. Which... Oh, this is base info. Okay, let me just... Because, like, I went back on a few things and it just crapped all over itself. Size... Ah, okay. Right, it's just this set, get, There. Hopefully that's it. Hopefully that's the problem. Okay, let's see if that's it. Ah, okay. It's over. It's over. We're good. We're good. The game's running, so we're fine. We're fine. This is fine. So welcome to the game. What else can I say? Let's start with the most obvious. Yes. Okay. So the idea is you have, like I said before, you have your whole base settlement building system, like a base building system, where you actually. So you start with your own base. It's not very decorated or very animated at all. None of this game is, so please bear that in mind. The idea is you build your own settlement with like buildings that can produce goods and stuff like that. That's actually what we're working on right now, like being able to build these buildings. Because right now, if I place down a house, you'll see that nothing happens. Or rather, it shouldn't happen, but it's doing its own thing. Like, yeah. And you can actually place people to work on these buildings. Like, you can just go here, for example, in the Forester. You can put people to work based on their skills. So, like, their skills matter to like the output of what the building does. So, like, for example, I set this as a Forester, it'll get me 9 wood per hour. Like, none of these values are anything close to reality, so don't mind that. So you can see, like, this character, since she's less experienced than this guy up here, she'll bring in less wood per hour. But this changes, like, as they work, they get experience in the job, they'll bring back more, all that stuff, all that good stuff. And the same for everything else. But yeah, this is still not working correctly because, like, you see that there's a thing here. It's not showing. We'll get to that. We'll get to that, but that's fine. That's the whole settlement building. Your settlement is going to be constantly attacked by an enemy invading force. Yeah, like a lumberjack at a wood building increases the overall building's wood output. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, a person that is very good at chopping wood will increase the output of like that specific building. Yes. And your settlement is going to be constantly attacked by an invading enemy. So the idea is you'll also want to build your own defenses, your defenses around your settlement, so that they don't, kill everyone. A maid wouldn't increase the building wood output as much. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, you need to add to your defenses, produce goods. And why are you producing all these goods? Because, like, you won't have access to everything. So, for example, if I go here to the fisherman, if you notice, we're not actually very close to water here. Like, the water is kind of far away. So if I actually put people to work at a fisherman here, as fishers, you'll see that nothing is bringing it out. There's no one to bring fish. That's because they don't have access to water nearby. And that's going to happen with a lot of resources around the world. So the idea is that's where the RPG part comes. You'll want to create your own like trading caravan, which is what we have right here. So right now in the overworld, and we have these 4 warriors protecting our caravan. Yes. Yeah. And the idea sounds like a coding nightmare. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it is a little bit of a coding nightmare. But I'm wading through it. I'm slowly getting through it, so it's fine. So you have your own caravan of warriors. These 4 are the ones we have right now. We can actually, if I don't screw this up, you can actually put people in your caravan like this. So right now we have 5 characters instead. If I close this and leave, you'll see that we have a new character over in our party. So I have 5 people to work with. I really like super complex games like this. Cool. Thank you. Glad you like it. Yes. And yeah, you can change their armor. You can change their weapons. So like, for example, this character has more range, but I can actually switch her to a sword and she'll like have the sword and it's fine. You can change their armor, all of that stuff. So all of that. You have a whole RPG system in the middle of this. So the idea is, this is your trading caravan. This is like your adventuring party, so to speak. And the idea is you'll want this adventuring party to scout nearby, to check for like events on the road, and like the other most important thing is trading with other cities. So let's go over to this friendly city over here. It's right across the road. And we can visit it. This is another city that we can trade with. So we can go here, trade. And they actually have goodies here that we do not have access to. For example, stone. We can't produce stone yet because we don't have the building. But like they have stone and we don't. That's the idea here. So I can go along the road. Actually, yeah, let's just go along the road because we need something to trade with. That's the biggest problem right now. We don't have anything to trade with. So let's go along the road. And it's getting dark. There's a whole day-night system here too. And it's getting to the point where it's getting super dark. And you'll want to rest at this time because like you don't want to get ambushed by the enemy forces or wild animals or anything like that. So let's make camp. When we're at camp, we can actually get a few resources on the downtime. So like, for example, I can set these people to hunt, for example, and these people to gather herbs from the surrounding resources that there are available. So for example, here there's 9 animals and 19 plants around. So I can just rest for a few hours and you'll see that they'll bring back some meat from the animals and some herbs from everything. Oh, the ads are going. Let me know if it's actually breaking. So if you're in with an ad, let me know. Hopefully the ad gods are being kind to you today. I wish I didn't have ads, but yeah. So yeah, I guess I'll just let the ads run and then I'll finish. I don't know. Actually, that gives me a little time so I can just check something. Okay, it's still going. Good, good. Did you make the sprites or are they a part of an asset pack? Thank you so much, Tevron. Have a nice dinner. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And thank you for tuning in. Did you make the sprites or are they part of an asset pack? They're part of an asset pack. I can show you actually. I don't know if you know Kenny, the asset maker. Oh god, okay, I totally botched that. Here we go, okay. There we go, okay. These are like the tiny assets from Kenny Tiny. I'm gonna post them on chat so you can have a look. You can actually, the only thing I changed, so like the tiny packs are like, they're like, consistent in terms of drawing, but not very consistent in terms of color. Like the palettes switch around here and there. The only thing I did to them is like I picked up a palette with 16 colors and I just painted over everything. So I could make them, you know, uniform. I love your enthusiasm when you're showing it off. It's so uplifting every time. Oh, thank you. It's cool to see you, of course. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, those are the tiny series from Kenny. I use his input control assets. Yeah, he does a lot of good stuff. Yeah. I'm very happy with it. Eventually, the idea is eventually I'll switch this over to my own art. So like I'll do the art for the whole game. But yeah, right now I'm using his assets because like they're very good for prototyping and stuff like that. And even game gems and other things like that. But yeah, I'm mostly using it now for for prototyping. Filler assets are fine. Yeah. They're very good for like a final game, but I want to do assets on my own. Like I want to do my own assets. We use prototype assets as of right now for Moon Shadows. Yeah. I mean, it's the best way to progress things forward. Because like I want to make the systems work instead of like being bogged down by art that I know will change in like two weeks. In 2 weeks, I'm gonna hate the art and I'm gonna have to change everything. So might as well as just let it simmer a bit and just leave the systems to be made, and then the art comes way later down the line. But yeah, continuing on with the thing, you can actually gather a few resources as night passes. So I'm gonna rest until morning, so that we can keep on going our way. We gathered a few resources, and we can actually now use this to trade. Let's leave, and let's go to this city over here. Ah, okay. Here comes the good part. So, as you walk around the world, it's not only your city that is in danger, your caravan is also in danger. So the enemy can also attack you at any point. This is a random event. So like it might happen, it might not happen. We got a random event where we got combat. And we're actually going to do that so I can show you like the whole combat system. So the combat system is kind of like a turn-based RPG kind of thing. So think on the terms of like Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy Tactics, that sort of thing. And yeah, like you have your whole movement. You can move in these blue slots. You can attack on these red slots. And yeah, the idea is to just get them. Just get the enemy. I'm gonna try and do that and not look like a fool. It's tougher than it looks. Let's see. Oh, they're armored. Oh boy. So yeah, this whole thing is like not animated at all. They just rotate around so I can actually check. So you can see like these characters, their weapons, they're important for like range, for example. So this character has a bow. You can see over there on the right side, or even up here at the top. So like she has a bow, and I can just attack from one tile of distance, right? And I can choose where to attack, and she'll attack from the tile that I choose. Let's attack this guy. Am I gonna be able? Hey, okay, got one. That's one. We need to get the second one. We'll see. We'll see if this works. Hopefully we're fine, because like we're pretty well positioned here. Oh boy, this one's not gonna do anything. She's barely in the fight. She got caught red-handed. Ah, we got one down. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. Oh, I can't move because all these trees. These trees are a problem. That's fine. Oh, we can actually move again. Nice. Okay. Oh, he's gonna go. Okay. Oh, okay. It's our turn. That's fine. Okay, let's get him. Hopefully we get them this time. There we go. Okay, we won. Yay! Yeah, so that's the whole combat system. It's still, very bare bones, but at least part of it is there. Like the functionality is mostly there. I just need to make it, look pretty and animated and not like a very static thing. But with time, that sort of thing comes. Let's keep going. So yeah, now that we're in a different city, we have our resources now, so we actually have something to trade with. So we can actually sell our stuff for money. And we can actually sell like a bunch of them. So let's sell our mushrooms, our herbs. They're not mushrooms, they're supposed to be herbs, but the asset pack doesn't have a lot of stuff. So you gotta work with what we got. Oh, we don't actually have money for that. Let's sell a few more. Okay, now I have money for everything. Okay, so we can actually buy this fish, which we don't have access to in our base village. So let's buy that fish. Let's leave. Let's go back. I'm actually gonna go over all of the combat because, combat takes a while, and for the purposes of this demonstration, it's not really relevant to make combat like several times. It's just, we can just do it fine. It's fine. All right, let's visit. We're back. Our houses are built. Oh God, I really need to fix that. Okay, our houses are here. Hooray, hooray, look at us. So now we have a bunch of wood because we left people to work here, and they're actually leveled up and are like producing like a bajillion wood per minute. So like, yikes, gotta tone down those values. Otherwise we're gonna chop down the whole forests in days. And yeah, we can actually deposit our goods over here and it'll show up in our warehouse. So now we can use this to actually do some other stuff, like build and use it to, feed our people, produce new resources out of this, whole other thing. And yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's everything I can show you about the game. It's all that's made until so far. Really looks good so far. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. But yeah, so right now we're actually working on these buildings because I managed, you could just place, like, for example, if I choose a forester, because the forester hasn't been updated yet, I can just place it. But I don't want that. I want actually when you place a building, so for example, like a house or something, I want it to be like, it takes a few hours for the building to get, up and available. And that's what I'm working on now, but we'll have to do a few more things because this isn't exactly working as intended yet, but that's okay. We can fix that. Hopefully we can fix that. So, big question is why? Okay. So the biggest question, even before the one I was gonna make, is why are the houses? Well, I know why. I kind of know why. Like the houses are here, but they're not built, which is like what I want. But I want it also for new houses like this. And it's not, it's just placing it directly, which shouldn't be the case. So let's fix that first and foremost. I place a house, it shouldn't build immediately. So, okay, we can actually close this. I don't need this anymore. Okay, so when we're placing a house, here we go. Oh yeah, because I'm placing the building and I'm drawing it directly. No, that's not what's gonna happen anymore. So like I'm adding the building and then the building gets built. Because like when I'm adding the building, do I actually... When I create a new building instance, do I actually set... Oh, I built hours to 0. Okay, good. So that's already done. So I guess that's it. I guess it's just this that wasn't working correctly. Let's see. Okay, where are the houses? Oh, here's one. Okay, let's pass the hours and see if this works. 2, 3 hours. Okay, and there they are. Okay, good. So that's working. Now, let's place a house. 1, 2, 3 hours. There it is. Okay. This still needs a lot of work, mind you, but at least it's doing something. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I want the starting buildings. I want the starting buildings to start immediately. So like, I don't want them to be built after a few hours. The ones we place afterwards, those need to be made after a few hours. But these buildings specifically, the ones that I start with, I don't want them, I want them to come pre-built. So let's go over to our world state. Is that it? Here it is. So when I'm placing these buildings, Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this. And we're actually going to do this over here. So when we do this, yeah. Let's actually do this. If built, else. This is the else. If not, I'll just set it to the build hours. And that's it. There. And we don't need this anymore. Okay. Okay. Oh, right. I need to, yeah, I need to do that. I need to do this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that for everything. There we go. Well, now that I think about it, I don't even need this, I don't think. Well, I can add it just for completeness, but I don't think this is actually needed, I don't think. Yeah. And I can actually just do it this. Yeah, I guess I'll just delete this. It's fine. Yeah, I'll just delete that. It's not useful. I don't think it's useful at all anyway. Yeah, this is not really useful. And we're gonna do the same to utility here. So pull false. There we go. And it goes here. And hopefully that's everything. Now. Yes, okay, good. So now when we're creating the buildings, over here, when we're creating the base, I want the buildings to be built completely. It's like, true. I want them to come pre-built. And the same thing for the player base. So like, I want them all to come pre-built. And hopefully that's it. Okay. But if I place a house, it's there. 3 hours, and it goes. Okay, good. Let's test this. So like when we're doing this, building instance, where is it? Building instance, okay. We're actually gonna do the opposite now, just to make sure that this is working. It's like, I'm gonna force them to come pre-built. Let's actually change the timings of these things. Because like, I don't know, let's, you know, make 10 hours for the warehouse. A fishing hut should be like, what, 5 hours? And 5 hours for the forester as well? Yeah, let's just do it like that. Yeah, okay. Let's give it a shot. See how this goes. Okay. So they don't come pre-built. Oh, the warehouse is built. What? This warehouse isn't... Wait a minute. Did I do something? I didn't save stuff. Of course I didn't. It's always the saving that screws me. There we go. Okay, so nothing is built. And if I pass hours, 1, 2, 3, yes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is working. Let's change it back. Because we don't want that to happen. We want the opposite to happen. So building instance, there we go. Yeah, let's go back to this. Okay. There we go. Okay, so everything that comes in the village at the start comes pre-built. That's what makes sense. And then you put stuff to build, like a forester or a gatherer, a fishing hut, I mean. And they're here. That's the thing, like, that's the other thing I don't know what to do with. Because, like, I want these buildings to be, like, that there's, like, a graphic that shows that it's being built there, even if it's just, like, a small, like, reserved spot, because right now nothing is showing. That's bad. I need to make it show something, but that'll come later, I suppose. That's fine. This is fine. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 4, 5. There we go. Okay, perfect. So this is working. This is good. Now that they're built, I can actually start working with this. Because, like, let me check something, because that's another thing I have to take care of. I place a building, and I can immediately do stuff to it. No. Yeah, I need to only be able to do these sorts of things if the building is built. Like, if it is built, then you do the thing. Otherwise... No, that's not happening. Okay, so that would be... Is it the main view? Let me just check here real quick. Here we go. Is this it? I guess this is it. Where is this being used? No, hold on. Update building info, here it is. Okay. Yes, okay, so for the job slots, well, technically, let me think. I can actually assign people to that building, but I shouldn't be able to produce those goods unless the building is built. So like the person can be attached to the building itself, as in, as soon as that finishes working, as soon as that finishes building, I'll start working in the building. But until then, I'll just, stick around. So, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. If because like when I'm oh yeah, I know where it is. Okay, it's over here in base info. So as hours pass, where is it? Hours pass. I do this. I get the result. But I already have that check-in. Okay, so we can actually check if that's true or not. We can actually test that. Oh, where is the game? Is it running? It isn't running. Oops. Oopsie. Okay. Let's place a forester. Now, I can actually assign people to this. And then they'll bring wood, so I'm actually bringing 18 per hour. But technically, they won't do it until the building is built. Okay, so we're at 30. Now that it's built and they're working on it, I should have 48 by the end of this hour. And I do. Okay, good. Maybe I should actually set these to like not producing anything. I'll have to think about that. Cause like, yeah, I'll have to think about that. Actually not showing anything while it's not producing anything. Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe that is the way to go. Okay. Let's place a few more things here just to make sure that everything is working. 1, 2, 3. And actually, I want to do something else. I'm gonna place houses and pass 1 hour between each. And let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so this is exciting. This is working. This is really nice. Yeah, I really need to find a way to make this, to show that this is getting built. I guess that's the biggest one. I'll need to find a way to mark the ground as it is being built. Because that's something that I also want to do. Yeah. I'll have to think about this. I'd love for these things to be a little more visually connected to the thing, to the ground itself. Because right now they're just plopped in there. Maybe I'll just change the ground based on it. I mean, technically, I'm already doing that if I recall correctly. Let's see, if I go over to the warehouse, for example, and if I set the ground to be like this, I think technically that should work. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, let's see if this works. Run again. Oh, I saved. Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, it is working. It's already setting the ground. So that means if I place the warehouse like this, yeah, but as soon as it finishes building, it'll set the ground. Like that, yeah. I really want... yeah, that's the thing. Like, I need to see, because like with tile maps, it's nicer, but at the same time, it's a nightmare to set up. Because like the other thing I was thinking about is I wanted to hover over like buildings when they're being deleted, and I'd actually like to highlight them to mark, you know, that this is what you're deleting. But the problem is that means I need to change these specific tiles to be modulated with that color. Oh yeah, and then it does that, right? Right, okay, yeah, I need to... It actually left a hole in the ground. Amazing. Okay, yeah. Let's take out the ground for now. But yeah, that thing is a menace. I can't let it I can't let it... Like, I'd need a layer on top of this to work. I guess that's it. Like, if I delete this, yeah, it does it correctly. Yeah, there we go. I'm really trying to figure out a way to do this, because I'm putting everything in the tile map, and that's nice. It's easier to do that way. I guess that's what I'll do today. I'll just take a little time after dinner to like think about this and think about what I should do. Because the way I'm thinking about this, in order to modulate a specific tile, you need to like make a child of tile map, which seems a little excessive to make my own type of tile map when it's just a normal tile map, but I just want to modulate certain cells instead of the whole map. I just want to modulate the building, this building right here. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't even get any audio visual feedback of this. And you should. You most definitely should. Yeah, I guess I'll just look it up when I'm done with this stream. See what I'm gonna do about this. It's actually interesting. Let's see. Let's place a house, leave, and then go in and go out. It should be built, correct? Yes, they should be built. Okay, let's make it. Put another one. Leave. Come back. There it is. Okay, good. Okay, at least that is working. At least that's working correctly. I'll have to think about this. Yes. Okay. I think I'm gonna end it here for today. I have a lot to think about. Cause like this whole thing is like I don't know how I'm going to do this. But yeah, I guess I'm going to just end for today. And I'll go think about this. And then tomorrow I start implementing things. Because it's a big roadblock to the whole system. Because like I want to make this a little visual. So like you can actually see where things are getting built and stuff. Yeah, okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. We're gonna end it early. Not early, because it's already like 7:10 over here. 7 p.m. 7 and 10 minutes. let's see who we're rating today. Oh! TBD is streaming. TBD is a huge friend of the chat. How do I... Oh, here we go. Did I do it? Yay! I did a thing. Okay, and now let's go rate him. Because he's a huge friend of the chat and he does very interesting work. He's actually coding a web application right now, but it's also in C#, so it's not like, you know, it's not like you're not learning anything from him, so it's pretty cool. All right, I think that's it for today, everybody. I have a lot to think about tonight, so I can, you know, continue work tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here today and keeping me company, you know, making all of the questions and stuff like that. I will be back tomorrow, same time as always. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you then. Thank you so much for being here, Rod Horse Kid. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. And yeah, I guess we're just streaming. Why is the stream taking so long? Like, usually preparing to rate a person usually takes a little less time than this, but yeah, I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, this needs, I need to find a way to do this. And I will find a way to do this. It's on a timer? I don't know. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Oh God. I totally missed it.